Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Can y'all hear me? Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Yep. It works. All right. I am back. Give me a second. I will put up. There we go. All right, so there we go. I put the StreamYard link up. Hey, girl.
Hey. Let me put the volume down. How are you?
I'm doing well, and you?
I'm good. You did your hair. It looks nice.
Yeah, I got it done yesterday. Well, I didn't do it. I don't do my retwist. Usually my youngest daughter does it, but she's helping my other daughter babysit. So she wasn't home. So I had to go and spend money.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
How long does it take them to retwist all of your...
She started at like 6:20. I left up out of there around 9:45. Yeah.
Damn. Like 3 hours, 4 hours?
Mm-hmm. She probably drug it out some because it was a break for her from her kids.
Yeah, we all need that.
Hey, Sandra.
My kiddo lost a tooth today.
What?
I hope he's not expecting money. I'm just saying.
How old is he?
He is 9.
Oh no. Tooth fairy. You too old for the tooth fairy to visit.
Mm-hmm. They know. So, okay, the cuff. Did you do front post crochet around and then it said
Yeah, I
background?
did the first. Okay, so first I did my chain, and then I did a row of half double crochet around my chain. Then I did my first row of front post double crochet, and then that's when I sewed it together.
Okay, yeah, I see that.
Yeah, and then I did two more rows of front post double crochet.
Okay, so 4.
And then after your ribbon, as long as you want it, then you switch over to a half double crochet to do the stitches between the ribbon and your thumb. That's it.
Okay. Sorry, had to. Oh my god, all this stuff. I'm organizing my yarn.
Oh,
People have
okay.
to look through to get by. If you could call this organized. Not at all.
Hey, Kim.
Hey, Kim and Sandra. Hey.
I finished I finished one sleeve and I'm working on the second sleeve. I'm so excited. So my sleeve is done. Can wave at you. And then once I finish this, I will start on learning to do the mosaic crochet because I won a pattern from off of my friend's it's like she does like she has a podcast, Flame and Fiber podcast, and she does a giveaway every month. And so I won a pattern. So I chose this mosaic cardigan. It got hearts all over it. I chose that pattern, and that's the pattern I got. So
Ooh,
I gotta get my mosaic crochet and
yeah.
yeah. So I found some small ones to practice on, and then I can start my cardigan.
Yeah, I have one mosaic pattern and I gave up on it.
It's just a little. I'm starting small. I found something for like coffee cup cozies,
Yeah,
something simple. Yeah. And once I master that, I figure after I make about 4 or 5 of those, I'll be ready to start on picking out what yarn I'm going to use for my mosaic cardigan. I
yeah.
also
Let me
want to
see.
put a mosaic border around my that blue blanket that I've been working on.
That would look cute.
Mhm.
Like just a border. Mm.
Mhm. As a border. So this is the flax sweater.
Is
And
that
so
a
it's free. It's a free pattern.
shoot? I haven't been counting what I'm doing.
And I've noticed this YouTube has been like changing the quality settings. Like I started my settings, it's at um 720p, right? I looked
Mm.
over and we had got real blurry. It had dropped it down to 144p. And I've noticed that's been happening a lot. Like I'll be watching somebody's channel and all of a sudden they go fuzzy and YouTube will have changed drop down
Ooh, I
the
just
setting.
had to change mine too to
Yeah.
720
Yeah.
because I don't get anything higher than that on my laptop. But that's
Hmm.
interesting. Hmm.
It's like, and it's not, I'm not on no slow internet, so there's no reason for it to be changing it.
Yeah, you have internet that lets you game with two like people,
Yeah.
right? So, hmm. What are you playing at YouTube? What are you playing at? Oh,
Probably
I
trying
shouldn't say that.
probably trying to free up bandwidth for they big people.
I'm using instead of which I don't know. I consider this a four, but
Hmm.
this is that puzzle yarn, and it's really thin, so I consider it because I chained up 26, and I just you know
It's like a light worsted. It's too thick to be um it's too thick to be a sport weight,
hmm
but it's too, it's more like a light worsted.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sandra said lavender chairs offering one free pattern until midnight on Ravelry, and there's a code for it.
Oh,
Ooh,
let us go be newsy.
yes. Who is this? Oop.
free for a limited time. Let's see
Oh,
here.
she has really cute patterns. You found her?
I'm looking to see if it's posted up under the free patterns thing that I'm a member of.
Can I think I found her. Can I put it
Yeah,
in
you
your
can
chat?
post it. Yeah.
All right, got you. Is it this person, Sandra? Man, my posture is horrible right now. She has 409 patterns.
Wow.
Hmm. Oh, I see. That's really pretty.
Oh, she's the one that did the ring around the rosy vest.
Oh,
Oh, yawning, yawning, yawning.
she has really nice mandalas.
Oh, that brickwork baby vest is cute.
Dude, there's like 9 pages. Wow. Busy. It's amazing. Oh, that's pretty. Like she gets a stitch she likes and she makes a bunch of patterns with it, which is smart.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it must be off work. Yeah, she head butted her dad this morning.
Oh, hmm. Did
Uh,
she hurt somewhere?
and she was like, "Oh, granddad, that hurt." Gregory, that's his name. I was, if that was me, your butt would be hurting. He called me by my first name.
Dito. Right. Boom. Oh, that's really cute.
I think she like busted his lip a little bit because it hit against his teeth.
Ooh, I
Yeah,
hate when that happened. That happened several, like a few times with my kids. They're wild.
the pearl shawl.
Ooh, this shirt's really cute. I wouldn't wear it because I couldn't, but that's really cute. She has a granny square crop top. It's really cute, but there's no back to it.
The Clarissa shawl.
Mhm.
Let's see.
Oh, it's so cute. Love me tender leg warmers.
Let's see. The pearl shawl. Oh, okay, I see it. Now I gotta find a coupon code. Luckily, ain't too many people in here.
Yeah, copy paste. Oh, that's a cute Mandela rug though. Mm. Midnight Star Mandela rug.
Yeah, there was another one I saw that I like. The mandala.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's a lot of cute ones. Oh yeah, the pro show is pretty. I just got to that page.
It's funny. I've been finding like from 7 or 8 years ago, YouTube has taken like comments and reactivated them. Like
It's weird.
yeah. So I've just been going through thumbs up and hearting them again. So and actually, some of the people have like come back and resub to my channel.
Oh really? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
Cause once I started doing this, I ended up having like I went from 2000 and like 12. I think I'm at like 2020 now. Yeah, I'm
Nice.
at 2022 subbies since I started doing that.
Are your hours doing good?
I'm at 800 and let's see.
Mm, yeah.
I'm at 810 hours. Yep.
All right. So, and then it's like a cycle, so it'll just keep
Hmm.
going, right?
Right. Right. So it'll add in hours from this month, I believe. Um, keep increasing. Like every 28 days, stuff will roll off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. At least I think that's how it was explained. I'm like,
That's what they say. There's so many different
yeah,
pieces.
versions of what it should do, what it should.
Yeah, I don't know what it is for real. Oh, hold on. Let me tell them to turn that down.
Okay. So you just go through there and just clicking on my hearts, clicking on the hearts, and liking them. That's funny that they changed those. It's funny to me that they went back and changed those so it looked like you hadn't seen the comments.
Yeah, that is weird. I mean, I've been watching your stuff and letting it run, so
Hmm.
I don't know if maybe it refreshes like for anyone. Like I sometimes can't see my own comments. You know what I mean? Like
Hmm.
it's weird.
Because the people gonna get a notification that I like their comment, so they might go back and say, "Wait a minute, this was from 8 years ago."
Yeah.
Yeah, and I know I liked all these before because that was like a big thing back then,
Yeah.
responding to people's
Yeah,
comment stuff.
for sure.
Yeah.
That way they know that you're there.
Mhm.
Oh, she has another shawl which is really pretty. Hold on, let me see. Oh, this is cute. What weight of yarn is this? Erin. Hmm. Oh, her pattern's free on her website though. Hold on. Does she have patterns on her website for free? So apparently, yes.
That's weird.
How do you get ads on your website like this?
Probably Google AdSense.
Yeah, I'm waiting for them to respond to me. It would be nice to become monetized on Google AdSense before I ever get monetized on YouTube.
Mhm.
Be easier. Oh yeah, so this pattern is free on her website. I think most of her patterns might be. She have a YouTube?
I gotta find my fornicating deer head pattern. I'm gonna make one for one of my friends.
Fornicate what? Fornic.
Fornicating deer hat.
What's that?
Exactly what it sounds like.
I have to see this.
Look it up on Ravelry.
Okay.
It's a chart. It's a knitting chart. I mean, there's some people who've crocheted it too. I got a pattern somewhere.
Oh my gosh.
And my
Yes,
friend
yes, it is.
um B, she did one for alpaca that were orgling. So yep.
There's gloves. Someone made gloves with it.
Mm-hmm. Some
And
people make hats
socks.
with it.
Someone made socks and gloves and a hat. Oh, it's great. Download that.
Let me see. It's probably on my passport.
Save in favorites. Oh my goodness. That's funny. Oh man, I got so distracted. Hold on. Oh yeah, the pearl shawl is really pretty. There it is. Well, oh, so you also have um hi Elaine. We're looking at some patterns. So oh, EJ's in too. Got some people that walked in.
Hey, hey, welcome aboard.
Um so Kim, you said Google AdSense you've had issue. Don't they do like $100 payouts? Or you have to get a certain amount? Ooh, yeah, shorts are weird. I feel the same way. I posted that one video, it got like 3,000, and then I posted another video the same day, and it got like 4. How does that work? Math. So, Kim, I got the same pattern you did. Wink,
Hmm.
wink, wink. I have fingering weight yarn, I think. for it. So, yep. What's with the pounding, guys? Hey, stop pounding your feet like that. Hmm.
The shorts. It is weird. Like I posted one when I was working in the garden with Luna, and like it had thousands of views within hours. And then like you could post another one the same day the next day at the same time. It won't hardly get no views. So I'm like, that's weird.
It's a good way to, like, if you wanted to cheese your view count and your you could get some watch hours from those or advertise for your channel. I think I've came across some of your spinning videos like that. No, have you ever made shorts with your spinning?
No,
You should.
I do good to be able to get
Like,
up here from time to time. You see how noisy it was when I first got on today.
yeah, but you know what you could do? You could mute your stuff and you could put it on like a song that's popular and it'll get more views. And then you only need to do like 10 seconds. You don't even have to do a whole, it's like 10 seconds is the 15 seconds is a sweet spot.
Yeah, but then once you get monetized, you got to go back and delete all that stuff or change it, remove the music, mute it up because then you'll be getting hit by flags. So I try not to.
Well, they give you if you do it from your phone, they give you 15-second audios that you
Mhm.
can use.
Oh, okay, that they've approved.
Yeah, they approve it and they approve up to 15 seconds. Other than after 15 seconds, no.
Hmm.
Um and then if you upload it through your computer,
Hmm.
all you have to do is hashtag shorts and it'll automatically change into a short.
Oh, okay.
That way, and you want to do like the cell phone orientation too. They say that works best. So there's a few things, and then honestly, that could help you with getting those views and get people on too. But you have the count, you just need the hours. Yeah, you can use, like Kim said, you can use the music from the shorts. So it's really, yeah. And they're gonna start monetizing shorts too, allegedly. All right,
Yeah, but I think it's their famous people.
now I'm doing half double crochets until I get to the largest part of my thumb right here, right? You
Yeah,
said?
where you want to start doing your thumb gusset right there. Yeah.
Mm.
Mm. Oh, I want to get this sleeve finished. I have so much stuff to do.
What are you gonna do? Is that the last thing you need to do for that?
Yeah, the sleeve and weave in any ends that might be hiding on the inside.
That sweater for you? Or
Mm-hmm.
oh, nice.
The only other person I made sweaters for is the babies, but I think my husband want one.
How long is it taking you? I mean, knitting's. I've never knitted a sweater, so
It don't take long. It's just the fact that you get bored, like, and you want to work on something else. So it's like I put it down for a long time. I think
yeah,
it's like, yeah, I think I started this not too long after my mom passed. Try to, have something monotonous to do where I don't have to think.
yeah.
And So now I was like, okay, it's time to finish that sweater. Because once I finish this sweater, then I need to finish the blanket. But I also want to have like a fresh project on the go as well, besides just some of the old stuff. But once I learn the mosaic, that's my next learning skill. So once I learn the mosaic, then I can figure out the a mosaic for the blanket, for the edging on the blanket. Then I have two baby blankets. One is crochet and one is knit. I have two pair of socks that need to be done, finished. So I want to, it's like work on a whip and work on a fresh project kind of thing without adding a lot of too much new stuff.
Yeah, we get stuff done. I have a lot of projects I have to like finish by sewing them together. Oh my gosh, there's like four of them.
Welcome back, Miguel.
It's okay. Hi, Miguel. Dude, you'll get it done. You said you're gonna start by doing like some mosaics with
Mug rugs, yeah, little
little
rug.
mug
Yeah.
rugs. Are you gonna put little fringe and stuff?
Well, you can leave the fringe on, when you cut the thread.
Yeah, because it's mosaic. That's what
Yeah,
I'm thinking.
it'll be
Like
making its own fringe. Yeah.
that's the smart thing to do for the fringe.
Hmm.
Because weaving in ends is terrible. I hate that. Like, no, thank you.
But this is my largest knit project I have is this sweater.
Hi, Steve. Steve.
Hey, Steve. Hey, stupid thing dropped down too. Oh, yeah.
Remind me, did you say you had a level 22?
Yes. But 21, she's 21 or 22, a warrior.
Okay, she's a warrior, so I could do like healing for you.
Yeah, and I can tank stuff for you.
Damn, that means I have to get a healing set. Because I use my tank set in my res
But
uh,
you
retribution set. Just for right now. Because people mostly want tanks. But that's okay. It's not hard to get
hey, Steve.
healing gear. I was so mad when I was you remember retail and how you could just instantly portal to instances?
Oh, the stones?
No, like there was a time when WoW had it so you go into the queue.
Ah, when you were using the group finder and they will automatically bring you there to the
Yep.
instance. Yep.
It would just put you right in the beginning
Mm-hmm.
area. And I'm like, okay, this is nice. So I was doing that the other
And then when
day.
you finished, it would basically drop you off where you were at before you started.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I was like, that's nice.
That was in Cataclysm. The one
Mm-hmm.
that was Cataclysm. Yeah.
That's when I stopped playing. It was like last year, exactly in October. So it was funny. My husband's like, I guess it's a yearly thing where you like to play WoW. But I missed that.
Hmm. I've basically off and on, but I didn't like the way it was going with the Mr. Pandera. I couldn't stand that expansion. I stopped playing after that expansion. I
So
just did not like it.
you hated it. You just didn't
Yeah,
like it.
didn't like it at all. Didn't feel like I was playing WoW. Cause like
What?
I'll play like some of the Korean MMOGs and
Yeah,
stuff, and the Japanese ones, and it felt like they were trying to go in that direction, trying to pull in the Asian market.
it's
But I
possible.
think it was a big fail because they lost a lot of players We just simply could not. We didn't like Cataclysm, and then you're gonna add on this one, and it was just as bad. So it was like whatever.
Yeah,
It was standard.
Cataclysm was kind of scary too because everything was just torn apart.
Yeah, it was just psychologically they that affected a lot of people. Because they've been playing that game like me. I've been playing the game since the betas. So for you to basically destroy
Basic,
the
exactly.
world,
They did.
yeah, you destroyed the world as we know it that we've been living in. Well, technically, you have been living through your character in this created world, and then
Right.
to have it destroyed, like
Yep.
everything you know for the last 6 or 7 years is gone,
Yep.
just gone, destroyed, or underwater. You got the dead bodies floating around. It
Yep.
was there was a there was
Oh
a
my god.
one of the colleges, somebody did like some kind of psychiatric profile of the trauma, how people were traumatized by that. Like, could you imagine in reality that happening?
Yes.
And they,
Imagine
yeah,
people who have survived that stuff who use
yeah,
this game to cope with stuff like
to
that.
cope with stuff like that, and then to come into the
Wow.
game and everything is gone.
Yep.
And but they didn't think it was going to affect people the way it did. A lot of people stopped playing the game. They were just like, how could you not know? Why didn't you ask the players what they wanted, not what
Mhm.
some hotshot designer wanted? Why aren't you making changes that the players are calling for? They lost a lot of people when they
I
came
mean,
out
I
with
stopped playing
Cataclysm,
the whole time.
and
So, I
especially
know what
Mr.
you mean.
Pandera. I mean, I kept my account
Yeah.
active because I would still go to the old world and hang out and play and do like some of the events like that, like this one, like the Headless Horseman and stuff, the Easter egg event.
Yeah.
But I wasn't playing like I normally did. I wasn't going out in groups and playing and questing because I was like, I don't like this.
Yeah, it got really complicated too.
It's like, in the way they were doing the talents and everything like that. It's like everything you knew, now they expect you to learn is a new way of doing things.
Yeah.
They didn't ease you into it. They basically trying to force you into it. So I was
Yeah,
like,
that's why I was like asking you about dual spec and stuff.
mm-hmm.
Cause I don't. I'm still relearning everything too. Cause I learned up until Cataclysm, and then they changed it again.
I
So
mean, I wouldn't dual spec until you decided, okay, I really like being a red patty. I don't like healing. I don't like tanking. And if you don't like doing those other specs, then don't dual spec. Save your goal for when you are gonna be getting your cold weather flying mount, and getting your artisan writing and stuff. Save your gold for that. Don't
for
waste
sure.
gold thinking, well, I'll no, but people always need healers, and
I
that's the
like to
thing.
heal and tank though.
Yeah,
I don't
people
like
always
DPS
need
at all.
tanks. Then that's what you could be. You could be a tank, your tank, and then your all spec could be healing, or be a healer, and your all spec be tanking. You'll never want for a
Yeah.
dungeon ever. We
Nope, that's true. That is true. Is there like predominantly in the guild? Is there just a mix of everything?
like I'm usually a healer, Kariba, but with me and Kariba, our healers we brought to the expansion. I'm dual spec healing and DPS because my other shaman, she is just straight up DPS shammy. I'm on my elemental, and then I have my tank who she's just chilling. She's usually my food person.
She's just chilling.
Yeah. Say hey.
She's hi Luna.
Say hey, Crystal. Hey, Crystal. What you doing? Leave your nose alone. Let me rub your eye. You have pink eye. Stop. What's wrong? You sleepy? I rubbing my eyes. Why? I want to. No, don't do that. You don't play around your eyes. Aren't you gonna take your nap? Are you gonna take your nap? You want a piece of ginger? You haven't made ginger. Go tell Grandpa open it for you. Grandpa, open my ginger.
My ginger, please.
Open my ginger. Hey, Sunita. You finished one? You made the glove?
This is how far I am. You have a littler hand. No fair.
Sunita got tiny. I'm telling you, I wanted her to trace her hand and send it to me. She ain't did it yet. I bet she probably Luna's hands probably the same size as Sunita's hands.
Little baby hands.
Little baby hand. Just put in the trash bag. Good girl. I don't want to pick you up.
Baby, we're working. Dude. No, I'm just kidding.
What you doing? Can't nobody see your hand. Put your ginger in your mouth. Silly girl. Hmm?
So
I
I
gotta
can
find my fingernail clippers
definitely
and clip my
fit.
nails. You so nosy. There's your head right there.
3,
Stop
5.
putting the pin in your mouth. Ginger. Mm-hmm. Did you take my cup to Uncle Boy? Asking for ice, please. Hmm? And I'm getting ready to say, you know the rules. If you don't show your face, you can stay out of this place.
Uh, hi.
I
Amen.
just I just came up real quick to show my glove. I only made one though.
And look how tiny her hands are.
Little hands.
Oh my God.
Wait, let me switch the camera.
Nice.
I did the extended single,
Mm-hmm.
and then I did the brim like you showed.
The ribbon, yep.
You spinned it. You put your own spin on it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mama, what his name? Like I said, it's just a recipe. You do what you want with this. Say, hey, that's Anita. Hi, Anita. Anita. Hi, Anita. Good job.
Hi, Luna.
4.
Hi.
You're so cute. You feeling better?
You feeling better? Your cold is gone?
Oh, she had cold.
She's trying to show y'all her ginger candy. Stop that. I told you about showing people your food. Silly girl. And why is she happy at me? She's happy at you? Mm-hmm. Yes, that's all right.
Because you're so cute.
She got her school pictures yesterday.
Aw. So
Ooh.
I'm gonna
Computer.
probably won't make another one because I don't know what I did. I know I changed 20 to
Mm-hmm.
20, and then I increased here,
Mm-hmm.
but then I don't remember what I did. Just kept going.
Mama, I did yarn. Oh, that's gray yarn. The gray yarn. Gray yarn, yes. Look,
Let me write
that's
it.
fleck.
Yeah.
Like oatmeal flecks. Oatmeal fleck. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, thanks for
Um,
the short for the
what yarn did you use? It looks like
Is that a 5?
what's it called?
it's a 5. That's
It's
why
a
it
5.
worked up so quick.
So she only did like 10 rows.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's so
Ah,
cute.
Serenity. It's
Right.
Tweety. It's pretty.
It's that tweed. That's the
Yeah.
word. Thank
That'll
you.
be a nice match. You said do a hat and the gloves.
Well, I did that
Sweater.
hat earlier today, and the brim was just butt
Mm-hmm.
thick. So I'll make another one, and then I might make a cow because I have like 4 more of this skein.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see.
Yeah. So then you have a hat, a cow, and matching fingerless gloves. Yeah.
Yes.
Nice.
Yep, yep, yep. So that's it. That's all I'm working on today. I
Hey,
think I
Nana
get
Michelle.
8 hours of crochet time in.
Yeah. Y'all
Now,
can type in purple to share your link with
hmm?
Nightbot. Type purple.
Oh,
Purple. Yeah.
all right. Well, thanks for having me up to show my glove. I'll attempt to work on the other one tomorrow.
You go to the bathroom and get me your hair stuff. The cream.
Bye, Crystal.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, Luna.
Bye.
Bye, Juanita.
Bye.
Bye,
Bye,
everybody.
Luna.
I'll be back in the chat. Bye.
All right, go to the bathroom, get me your hair stuff so I can put on your hair. Okay? What is all that? So I can put on your hair and bring back your comb, okay?
Yes.
Yeah, don't let that cuteness fool you. The girl is so hyper. Did you get your hair stuff? You got your comb? That's my adult home. Your little comb? Okay. And grandma put her stuff away, okay? All right. Come sit down.
Hmm.
Am I do it? No, you don't get to play in the hair stuff. You get too much out. Let me come. I ouch. Because your dad didn't comb your hair. My dad has 1 more hour. He has 1 more hour. And do the litter box and eat something to eat. And my mom he gonna clean the little box and then fix you something to eat. And okay. Then my mom still want a bun. Hmm? Ah! And rush is already too deep.
Hmm. So, okay, you were able to bring your high level characters from retail
No,
to class? No, right?
no. All these characters are characters that I releveled over the last year. So all my retail characters are still over on retail where I left them at.
Oh, so mine are over there.
Mm-hmm.
Bear back. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh. I don't even know where any of those guys are. I used to
So
be
you don't
on
remember what server you were on?
Storm Rage.
Well, you go to the thing and when the front of the thing and you choose
Does that mean they're
it
linked?
should show like if you go to the server thing it should show it'll be a list and it'll have which characters or you have how many characters you have on each server and you can just pick which server like you can change server.
Let me check.
Yeah, you change server and then it'll pull up a list of the servers and it should show on retail. It should show which servers you have characters on.
That'll be World of Warcraft Classic.
No, you want to go to the current
Modern?
retail version.
What's the current retail version? I
That
don't see
that
that.
dragon thing. Big dragon on a big. Put it down. You got a tangle in your hair, and it's
Oh
hard.
shoot, they bought Crash Bandicoot.
Mhm. My son loved playing Crash Bandicoot. Him and my husband play it all the time.
I only see WoW Classic and World of Warcraft. Let me see something.
Girl, hush. We almost died. We almost got it out. I had to work it down. Yeah.
Log into game server. Oh my gosh, my old characters. Hi guys.
Take a screenshot.
Yes. Can I share my screen?
Yeah.
Hold on, let me see if it works. This is what this is turning into. Sorry. Present, share screen. Did I share screen? Share screen.
It hasn't popped up yet. No, see it.
Water. Why are they so low level? Why am I on Duskwood?
Uh, hold on. You came in on a. Let me. Let go, Mom.
Let me check.
Here, I have to. You. It's like you're on another thing. Add
It's
to this.
weird.
There we go.
Let me see. Nope, that one's
Just
naked.
to make
So
sure
sorry, she's naked.
she got clothes on. She don't look like a bikini.
I have 3 servers, 4 server, 5 servers.
Girl, hush. You are not that tender headed.
Ooh, she has her leveling gear on. See that?
Mm-hmm.
Man, I wish we could have leveling gear still. Where are all my characters? I had level 80s.
They busted them all down to like level 30s and 40s and stuff.
That's why. I'm like, because
Yeah.
this was my main and she was the level 80. Like,
Yeah, that's why I said, and that's why I didn't want to play retail no more. When you have a character that are level 120 and they bust you down to a level 40,
that's garbage.
yeah, all those
What?
hours gone, wasted, you know?
Ooh,
So that's why I don't want to play
I
retail no more.
miss you. Oh my goodness. Yeah, why would you? I don't. My warrior, Micro Hulk.
Hmm.
Breeze spelled incorrectly. So sad.
Did you have a scrunchie? Did you got your scrunchie? What you do with it? Oh, you didn't have scrunchies back in the day.
Yeah, Storm Rage was my main server. I guess I moved all my characters. Ooh.
Mm.
I'll
Yeah,
play later.
here, turn your head this way. Be still. I'll put it in a braid, French braid. I don't feel like getting up and looking for no scrunchies. Be still, please. And mommy, get your ends cut again.
Oh, EJ says she got Nova Scotian yarn today.
You did?
Ooh, it isn't it? It's so pretty.
Oh, he loves them. He loves them. He has, I don't know, 8 or 9 pair of
Maybe.
fingerless gloves. I even
Ooh.
made him some Kingdom of Hearts.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I made him some Kingdom of Hearts, like the design and stuff. We went and bought gems. We went and bought gems to put on the gloves and everything.
Wow. My husband loves Kingdom Hearts. That was his game growing up. He loves that. Or recently. I don't know when that came
VJ's
out.
making us dinner, y'all.
Yummy. What are you making? Can I have some?
Yeah,
No, I'm gonna go do.
he gets. I do a pair or two of gloves for him. I usually do one for his birthday, and then I also do one like he picks another one this time of the month, and sometimes I make him one for Christmas. Um, I'm gonna put the end. I'm gonna put a band on the end. There's the one that's in my hair. I don't have on. I'll put it in there. That way I don't have to hear mama. We'll use this one because it's a rubber band. Your hair is growing so fast.
Right, right. So what did I do? I'm trying to write down what I'm doing.
Take notes as you go so your next glove will match.
You're my honey, my sugar plum. Be
Yes,
be
you're my sweetie pie. You're my cupcake. Done done wait. Oh yeah, over my eye. And I love you so much. I want peanut.
here.
Ooh, some salmon and rice.
Ooh, that's good.
Mm. You got a
Yummy.
fat back. You fry your fat
Ooh,
back first to get that oil off of it, and then put the salmon in there with 2 eggs and a lot of salt and cracked pepper.
mm,
Ooh. And have your rice and add some, what do you put in the rice? Some basil to your rice and some butter.
that does sound good.
Yep.
Oh my goodness. 1, 2, 3, increase. I think this is my last stitch, and then I'll do the cuff or the what is it called? The thumb
Your thumb gusset.
gusset. Thank you. Yeah, I learned a new word today. Thumb gusset. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know.
You're my honey bun, sugar plum. Yucky, yucky, yucky. You're my sweetie pie. You're my tappy cake. Done drop, done wet. Oh yeah, for my eye. And I love you so much. And I want it up. Twinkle, twinkle, how I wonder what you are. Yeah, one so high. Like a diamond. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Your ba,
Cute.
one, how I wait. Oh, diamond. I twinkle, twinkle, little star. How I wanna you are. Yeah, ba was so high. Like a diamond. I
No.
touch the window star.
Okay, go put this back.
How I wanna bop you are.
Be careful.
I'm home.
Your daddy finished yet?
Oh, you got spam. Oh,
Uh,
you got it. Okay, good.
oh, it's always somebody ignorant messing with people. It's like, dude, if we cared about stuff like that, we would be over there looking at stuff like that. We have no interest in it. Nobody
Right.
wants to go over there and look at it. So why come over here bothering people?
Some people ain't got nothing better to do. 3 left over.
Yep, that's her new favorite song to sing.
You're the my honey bomb sugar bomb.
That song been around since the internet's been around.
Mm-hmm. Is it who?
We that somebody we used to send that wave. We used to send that it was like a MIDI in a wave, and we used to send when Microsoft Chat was out way back in the day of computers. We used to send that song off to everybody.
Sugar plum.
Umpty
Where's
umpty
that
umpty.
from?
Cause she didn't know the words, so she said umpty umpty umpty. You're my sweetie pie. You're my cupcake, gumdrop, snookum, snookum, snort. The apple of my eye. Girl, you done messed your hair up that fast. How'd you pull that out?
Immediately leaves the room. Hair.
It don't have a braid in there. It don't have braid. Well, I'm just gonna tuck it behind your ear. I'll fix it in the morning. It's a braid. That's good to keep your hair from getting tangled while you sleep.
Exactly. Oh, Microsoft Chat.
Mm-hmm. Old school Microsoft Chat. And they had Microsoft Comic Chat. It's like these comic characters that you could pick a comic character for your
I remember AOL
for
definitely.
in AOL Messenger. You
Yep. And then Yahoo became a thing, and there was
mhm.
Yahoo chat rooms.
And Merc.
That's what I call YouTube now. It's like Yahoo chat.
You know, I did her hair so it won't be all tangled up in the morning.
Did you guys ever have dial up where you were like, okay, let me use this CD-ROM? MySpace. I still have a MySpace. Do I though? I think I'm right here. Okay, this is perfect. Let me see. One, two, three, four.
Oh, she said they still rocking their AOL email from when they were 16.
Ugh, those weird emails people used to have. Put them on a job application. What did you say your email was? Tattoo Girl 69.
His hour, he still has he probably still has 30 minutes to go. It's only 8:38, little girl. He gets off at 9. So you still got time, okay? You still have time.
And to Poo 82.
And
Oh my god. My AOL emails, my high school nickname, give it to me. But I gotta, yeah, I have an interesting AOL email too. It's like Little Ma at like at AOL or whatever. It's not business friendly.
shh, too loud. You should have shut my door, girl. You gonna watch Coco Melon?
Coconut.
Close my door. I need Coco Melon. She needs Coco Melon. I need Coco Melon. So I have to knit this for 3 inches. Let me look at my notes.
One, two, three, 6, 7. What did I do? I dropped it.
Work 3 inches before we do your first decrease.
Winnie the Pooh. Okay, that makes sense. You're obsessed with Winnie the Pooh, so you got N to Pooh. Or, mm, Kimberly Woo. Kimberly Who? That's your. Jesus. Two, six,
Kimberly Woo. Hey, it's Anita. Make crochet items. Virtual hug.
like woo, like woo.
Whoa.
Or
Kimberly Whoa.
woo was as in a long. Oh,
Woo.
like no.
Whoa. Kimberly Woo.
Oh, but
Mm.
with the ah. Girl, that's confusing. Kim, explain to me. I need phonetic spelling.
No, I was nearly at the same place, but I jumped over the pad.
What happened?
I was nearly finished,
Chain
and I
one, two,
didn't
three,
realize.
7, 8. Yeah. You said yep. Wait, which yep? To the woe or the woo? My last name is Woe Mac. So coaches shortened it to Kimberly Woe. Okay.
I would have just called you K Wo and been done with it.
K Woe.
K Wo.
Like the word no, but put a W.
Kimberly Wo.
Whoa.
K Wo.
Whoa.
Just call you
Like
K Ro
that.
Sir because you so sweet.
What if that's just what we call you now?
Still
K
got
Woe.
1 inch to
I like
go.
that. But you have to like that. K Woe, because you so sweet.
K Ro Sir. Are you so sweet? Just call me K Ro. K Wo.
Oh my gosh. Like the wrestling, KWO.
K Wo.
K Woe.
I wouldn't know anything about wrestling, so
I think that was a wrestling, KWO. I'm not sure though. Like K Wo, kind of Korean. K Wo. Didn't I do the. Okay. Knockout? I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I think KWO was a wrestling thing and they called it the New World Order or something. But that's probably W or NWO. I'm so confused. I don't know. I'm not sure, Kim. I mean, KWO. KWO. We start a new thing. Hey, KWO. No one's gonna know except for who's here. Other people. There are people.
14 people.
Oh, there's like 14 people. So all 14 of us who are in here are gonna know.
K Rose up. Cause she's so
Hello, what's up?
sweet.
How you doing?
Mm. Probably gonna sleep good tonight.
Get some REM sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, it's starting. Works for me, Sunita. Ha.
Where your sugar boo at, Sunita? She sleeping or she went out somewhere today?
Man, that's kind of a bummer. Level 35. Why?
Steve said, but Crystal would tell two friends, and then they would tell two friends, and so on and so on. Oh, so that's how everybody gonna find out about the KWO.
If that's what you want, Kalo, I could totally. We gotta, you know,
If it ain't KWO, it ain't Sir.
thank you.
Ah, we need some KWO because we need some Georgia peaches and pumpkin pie.
Mm. I mean, I slept horribly last night. I had strange dreams. I got up to get some water, got back in bed, and my dream paused and picked up back where it was. Really? Dude, I wish I could do that with good dreams.
So your dream was waiting for you. Hey VJ.
I was dead to the world last night. Sunita.
Thank you, VJ. Yes, ma'am. I went last night after I got off from work. Did I work yesterday? I don't remember. The days are rolling into each other. Today is Saturday, so no, I was off yesterday because I was watching. I'm watching the baby because her mom is out of town doing a um Comic Con.
Really? Is
She's
she
a she's a vendor.
she's a vendor, we'll say.
Yeah, her artwork and stuff. Yeah, she's been doing her own washi tape with her designs. Getting washi tape.
Ooh. You should solo yourself.
Mm. I have another one. I don't know what I did with it. It's somewhere in here. There we go. So here's one of her washi tapes. There we go. It's got all
Ooh.
these little drawings that she did, and she had them made into a washi tape. And then there's another one that's even prettier than these, but it's I put it away so
Oh, it's really
Luna
cool.
would leave it alone. She kept trying to mess with it. Like little, you can go to her website and you can look at all that stuff. Let me see. Uh,
Yeah, I actually slept last night since we're talking about sleeping. Ooh, Kim, K Wow. K Wo. We can't call you K Wow because that's like a, what is that, a Jersey Shore person?
Hmm.
Not that I know about Jersey Shore, I'm just, I heard
Well,
that's a ratchet
I have to
show.
look at her stuff. Gmail.
Oh, K Wow. K Whoa. I messed up. I messed up. Never mind. Start over.
Uh, I don't know why StreamYard only allows like the account owner to post comments. Used to anyone could use the StreamYard comment box to post comments. So that's her website with all her little manga and anime stuff and designs. Okay, let me try to find y'all. There we are. Hmm. All right. These ones are open. Close them. Close the windows.
So cool.
Okay. Put these back up here so the demon can get hold of them. Grandma, what's that? That looks like my mom's stuff. Grandma, I need to see that. I need to look at it closer. Hand it here. That's how she talks. Like Bluey, my grandchild has a Australian accent now.
Oh my gosh. Oh, Kim. I mean, dang it.
Okay, well, okay,
Kim,
well,
what are you doing?
it's so. Oh, there was a rapper that had a song out, Split Personality, Split Personality. I can't, something my split personality. Giving you all these realities.
Mm-hmm. Mona. I mean, yarning. I mean, Kano. I mean, wow. K Will.
Mommy,
Ibuka.
this is only cheap.
It's his tooth.
Mhm.
Came out of his face. Oh, happy, happy day.
Well, is that the same tooth that you said the tooth fairy won't be bringing nothing by?
Yeah, nothing's happening with this tooth, but blood coming out of his face. No money. Sorry.
If you bleed, you get no money.
It means you forced it. It's a tooth. Yes, I have a random tooth in my hand. Just put that right there on my laptop. Yep. Ew. Ugh. He was in the bathroom. Mom, I'm spitting blood. I'm like, ah.
Rinse it out with salt water.
Yeah, it's a good idea. Like gargle some salt
Mm-hmm.
water.
Gargle some salt, warm salt water. If
That's
we
funny.
changing her name, she would be Mona again.
Totally.
Oh, what slippery slopes we slide down slowly into insanity.
You're also Crystal. Yarning for a smile. Remember that.
And I want to make another Lala simple shawl using my hand spun, or the Shaylin shawl. I gave that one away. I did Piper's Journey and I did a Shaylin shawl, and I gave them away. But it's to a mother and daughter who live. They live together, so
Hmm.
it's in good hands.
BJ's asking you a question about the
Oh, it's called washi tape. It's
washi.
like Japanese tape. My daughter, she's an illustrator, so she has like all these little characters and stuff, and so she had them made into tape. For like when you like, who is it, Bonnie? Like Bonnie uses washi tapes when she does her. It's got all these little designs on it, and it repeats. And this one is like little kawaii rabbit and strawberry. It's some of her illustrations. So I have to put them away so that the child can't reach them.
That's my mommy's stuff. Tape.
Mm-hmm. She'll say, "Grandma, why you got my mommy stuff?" I said, "It's mine. She gave it to me." But Grandma, no, it's mine. I can take it to my mommy. It's not your mommy's no more. She gave it to me. It's just like the girl is just so, oh, and she's only 3. I'll be
Oh,
expecting
she's
her.
real talkative for 3.
Yeah, her vocabulary is off the chain for a 3-year-old.
Ooh, it's happening.
Oh, look at you. You doing? Oh, you doing the short version too?
Yeah, I like short gloves. I have a few of
Okay.
them. I just need to add some rounds around the thumb.
Mm-hmm. You just gotta do some single crochet rounds around your thumb, and then you gotta just make the second glove. Hi, Kivia. Hi, Mama J. How y'all
What's
doing? But see how easy it is? It's not hard at all. It's not even hard math. You basically just eyeballing it,
mm-hmm.
measuring the inches, writing down how many stitches you did and what round. That way you can just redo it with the second glove.
Hopefully.
It's nothing, it don't have to be perfect. It just has to fit your hands the way you want it to fit your hands. So type purple to get Nightbot to drop your link. Yeah, I heard somebody flopping on my bed, knowing they ain't supposed to be jumping on my bed.
Ooh,
Mm-hmm.
It's your husband. Like, what are you doing? Yeah,
No,
totally.
he's right there with her. He ain't paying her no mind. Luna,
I don't know what you're doing, man. Three, four, seven, one, two,
tell
three,
her. He said, I'm gonna pop you on your booty if you fall back on that bed like that again. She's
four.
like, I don't want you to pop my booty.
No. Well, then don't do it. Ooh.
Mm-hmm. And she said, you don't like me anymore, Grandpa. You don't love me.
Wait, there's a mod called Rush?
It's funny how they know how to say that too.
Mm-hmm.
You don't love me
You
anymore.
don't love me.
One, two, three,
That's because y'all got them little short, tiny hands.
12.
'Cause, let me see.
I can be you. Yeah, the shorter, the faster, right?
The elevator caught.
These are the ones that I made. So they start down here and then they go up.
That yarn is so pretty.
Oh, EJ's daughter went and got some of this yarn. She's like, she
Um,
ain't gonna miss out on it.
Kelly went to Hobby Lobby earlier today, and I was like, "Look for the yarn! Look for the yarn!"
Nova Scotia Sky.
I don't think
Mhm.
they had it though. It's so pretty.
See, this one's a little wider. I forgot to go down to 32 stitches right here. So it's a little wider, but I don't care. Mm,
So pretty.
this yarn is just so
So
pretty. So,
pretty.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So tomorrow is Sunday, so there'll be no Hobby Lobby.
Mm.
But their website works. You can order it.
Oh,
You can
yeah,
order it
you can't put
online.
that down. Miguel says those are nice. They are really,
Mhm.
and there's a matching cowl.
No,
No,
his are knit. My son has a knit ones.
but the
He's already
pattern,
put
the
his name
yarn
on it.
is matching.
Yeah, yeah. I knit the cowl too for him. So I need to do a cowl for the crochet version.
Mm-hmm.
It is so pretty. That yarn. I love that pop of that sage green just draws your eye. I love it. So I can do a cowl. I can do a cowl with the because I have one skein left. I made some little from the little bit of yarn that was left after I did this one. That's why I was making those little blue pumpkins from. Was from the leftover yarn from that.
So cute.
And they're easy too. And I knit those. They're only you just cast on 40 stitches for those little pumpkins, and you knit 4, purl 1. That's the pattern for however tall you want your little pumpkin to be.
I like the tutorial you showed how to cast on easier, like with the chaining and the.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
I'm
with
gonna
the
try that.
crocheting, yeah.
I need to try that because sometimes you just don't know how wide something's gonna be when you're casting on
Mhm.
just something flat.
Yeah.
So it helps. All the tips help too.
30% off tomorrow.
For
It's
Hobby
not
Lobby.
for what? For Michaels or on their website? Like, if you order it from their website.
I want to make some knitted gloves too.
I need to make a new pair of my fingerless gloves. Girl, and knock stuff down.
Just feel like it would lay flatter than thinking
Yeah,
about crocheting.
so it's over there somewhere. She done knocked it down.
Knitting just drapes differently.
Yeah, so like this would be a knitted glove.
I sighed so hard. Oh, you can show me those. I
Yeah, so
downloaded the chart
the
for that.
chart. Yeah, you just have to fit your chart.
I
In
was
the,
thinking of crocheting the chart actually to see how that would look.
so I'm sure Sandrine or someone who likes doing mosaic could do us a mosaic horde symbol.
Ooh, I should be up for the challenge.
We challenge you. We challenge you to do us a mosaic horde symbol. What did she do with my other glove? I'm gonna need that glove because my hands, like in the wintertime, your hands get stiff and I need to keep them suckers warm when I'm working.
Oh, you didn't lose it. It's somewhere. Don't say that. 16. Oh gosh. I have to go spend my 10 from Michael's. Yes, you do. Do they stack? I know you have to use it in store if you do use. Let me see how this looks. Fit. This is cute. You should do a knitted version with the
With the ribbon?
like the ribbing, just regular knit stitch ribbing.
Oh, so my daughter.
No, it expires. Oh, that's a bummer. But then yeah, use it when you can. Sunita makes great items. Michael's is 30% off, and the cakes are $5. Sorry, what? What cakes are $5? What information? I'm on the floor. Sorry. You say cakes are $5 at Michael's. They have different cakes though. Which ones? I think I need to wash. This is puzzle yarn. I feel like I have to wash it because it's so stiff. The Karen cakes. Oh, are those regular price $13? Like $12.99? I don't know where my scissors are. Yep. Yeah, I thought they were talking about Hobby Lobby to begin with too. They get you, yeah, by saying it's 30% off, and then you get in the door, and then why did I spend $400? 100. I like it. Ooh. Doo 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 doo. Glove. Oh man, you guys. I'm actually trying to do a stash. What is it called when you use what you have? Stash busting or something? Yeah, Juanita was talking about Hobby Lobby's website, and then how do I crochet without light? It's probably not a good idea to crochet without light. You, ooh, you ordered more from Hobie? Glove smack. They have really good yarn, right? I've never ordered from them. I've heard good things though. All good things. All good things. Oh gosh, my yarn got attached to my. Well, you can't. You crochet without light. Yeah, well, I did. I did. I started. And yep. What did you get? Are you gonna surprise us by what you got, like in a video? We're talking
I
about yarn shopping.
mm,
Hmm. Apparently, Michael's has $5 Karen cakes.
I don't have room for any carrying cakes or anything else right now. I gotta use up some yarn to make some room in my cubes.
That's what I was telling them. What is it called? Yarn stash. What busting?
Stash busting.
There. That's
Hmm.
right. That's what I need to do. They're trying to tempt us. That's what it is.
She's talking to her mama on the phone by making silly faces and making silly voices. And so her mama just sitting there laughing at her.
Video chat. Oh, it's cute.
Hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14.
It says 2023 is a year of stash and Q for me.
Mm-hmm.
We should like go to the dollar store or somewhere and try to find a little kids shopping cart, and then we use it like to shop our stash. Like we should come up with a project, and we have to shop our stash for that project with our little cart.
I have a. Now, I didn't take this from Dollar Tree. I was given this by my sister, but she had a little, those arm carts? What are they called? Oh
Hmm.
my God, basket. Yes. I have a Dollar Tree basket, so I could do that.
Yep. Shop your
I say again,
stash.
I didn't take it myself. I was given it. It might have the Dollar Tree letters on it. I don't know. It felt weird taking it back to the store. She gave it to me. Confession.
Girl, you better be walked off with my phone. Taking my phone up to your dad.
Yeah,
I'm taking my phone up there.
that's like, yep. I have the same cubes you do actually, but they're black. You have the white ones. Oh, you can't even see this, Juanita. It's so dark. Nope. Those are the same cubes you have, but in black. So I guess we could like shop our stashes.
Finished? Hey, ma'am. Okay, your mom hung up. Thank you. Close the door.
Destashing. Destashing is getting rid of yarn. Stash busting is when you using what you have. So destashing. Oh, these terms are different. I'm learning so much. But you're getting quality stuff though, Sanita. I just won't buy coffee. There you go.
Is this the other one? No.
4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16,
Where's my hand?
27.
Grandma, where's my hand go?
Where did your hand go?
Mm-hmm.
The
Okay,
boogeyman
so
got it.
fee stashing is when you sell it. Not the
Ah,
two stuff now.
all right now. Close the door.
Close the door. All right, so I chain 26. Oh man,
See all the exercise I get?
from running to the door, telling her close the door,
The door.
running after her. Yup,
Mm-hmm.
that's good.
Yep.
They keep you busy. That's what they do.
Now, cause Dre, he likes hanging out with Moo Moo. But Chunk Chunk, when she wants to sit on me the whole time she's here. Like she holds onto your clothes, your hair, and so she knows when you try to lay her down and stuff, because you be trying to get her hands from around your clothes and hair. And so she wakes up and she looks at you like, you ain't putting me down. That ain't happening here.
Yeah,
So
coffee's like,
he's off work. He's
mm,
a little late. It's 9:18. 18 minutes ago, you should have came down and got your child.
slow.
She said, she said, Dad, am I gonna be cuddling you?
Mm. Oh, I was gonna ask. I know you spin.
And somebody wanted me to do a tutorial for
Have you
how I
ever
make.
dyed yarn or?
Yeah, we dye fiber. Fiber yarn, not so much. Fiber, yeah. That cube right there is full of fiber
Yes.
that I've dyed. Can you see it?
Yeah, I can kind of see it. Not too good. The man, see. Yeah.
Now you can see it. This cube. So those are some of the.
Oh, that's really pretty green.
Then it's the blue.
Mm. Do you like dyeing the fiber before you spin it or dyeing yarn
Yeah,
after you spin it?
because that way you get more of a random product. You
Mm-hmm.
don't know how it's gonna spin up. You don't know if some of the white is deeper in there. It's gonna pop out when you're spinning it.
Yeah.
You get more of a what's the word I'm looking for? Random. It's more random when you're spinning a fiber than
Definitely.
if you just take the yarn and okay, I'm gonna put some stripes here. I'm gonna put some flecks here. You kind of are more control of where that color shows up when you dye the yarn.
Sanita said, "Send me the blue now. How much?" Does
Are you
Sanita
gonna
you
spin it?
spin? Does she
You don't
spin? You
spin?
spin? Sanita spins?
I don't know.
Oh,
You taking up spinning,
yeah.
but that's
Coffee is
I like dyeing the fiber. It's very with me and my husband we do it together, and so you'll see some stuff that he dyed, stuff that I dyed, we played around together. It's fun. It's like play,
yeah.
playing with color.
Yeah,
We
color
have,
can be hard sometimes though.
have color dates. Well, we're only trying to please ourselves when we dye. We're not.
Ooh,
We don't have to put a product out. If
yeah.
somebody sees it and says, like Sanita, hey, can I buy that off you? Like if I'm out hanging out with some of my yarny friends, or they'll say, hey, how much would you charge me to spend that for me? Um, it usually goes like that, something like that. Yeah, but dying is fun. You just gotta be careful, like especially now that we got her here. We have to go. We have to make sure she's not around when we die, or we do it outside on the back porch, something like that. I'm gonna risk her getting been around those chemicals. Oh, let me change this back. Y'all gotta remind me to do stuff like that.
I went to grab this. I have a whole bag of undyed fiber
Mm-hmm.
right here.
Yep. And see, the way that I like my favorite way of dyeing is taking the fiber, put it in a braid, and then take and put a couple of knots along the fiber, and so then you resist dyeing. So you dye the other parts the way you want it to be dyed, and then after it's dyed, you take it apart, take the knots out, and that area that the knots were in will be white. And that way, when you spin it, you'll end up when you ply it, you'll have like this barber pulling going on. Or
Ooh,
if you want to dye those white areas a different color, it'll be easier now. It would the colors won't be muddied. They'll have a very easy to see line of delineation between them, and then you can go in there and put your new yarn in. And if you use a yarn that when it blends or bleeds into the other yarn, it could create a band of a third color, a tertiary color. So
that's
if you did like red and blue can create violet. So
like a
you can
braid
have
like
that
this.
knotted area where the blue and the red can meet and touch and make
Mm-hmm.
violet. So yeah, you do your braid.
Like I'm doing chains,
You do your braid, and then you would just knot the area of it. Let me see.
chains,
Like
braids.
from here.
Ooh, that was a bad chain. Yeah, I just don't. What kind of dye do you think I should get? You could use
It
anything though,
de- it
right?
depends on what you want. Now, a lot of the like Kool-Aid and the cake dyes, a lot of those
Mm.
dyes are not color fast. That means those dyes fade very easily when exposed to sunlight over long periods of time. So you have to think about what you're going to be making with that product, whether it's going to be something that's out in the sunlight a lot, or if it's something that's going to be in your house, protected from the sun. So you
What
have to
about tie
decide how
dye?
you're going to dye it. Hmm?
What about tie dye?
Most tie dyes are permanent dyes.
Yeah.
They're designed to last a long time on your clothes when it's exposed to sun. But there are also a lot of tie dyes are designed for specifically for cotton. So
Mhm.
you need to make sure that that dye
That's
can be
true.
used on wool, will adhere to wool as well. Overall dye that has all the dyes in it is RIT dye. That's why when you read the back of a RIT bottle, it'll tell you you can use it for wool, acrylic, polyester. It'll tell you the different fibers that RIT dye can either dye the fiber or stain the fiber. um it has it all. That's why there's so much color left after you put something in a RIT dye, because it's only going to adhere to the type of fiber that you put in there, like the part that's for wool. It's going to
Mm.
adhere to wool. The dye that's for jeans, for cottons, it's going to adhere better to cotton. So RIT dye I will use if I don't know what my if I didn't know what this fiber was. If I didn't know, I could do burn tests and say, well, okay, well, I know it's a cotton or I know it's a wool by the way the burn test goes.
Mm.
Wool is a very fiber is fire resistant. So wool is going to smolder, but it shouldn't actually catch fire unless it's been treated with something that's flammable. Um, a cotton, it will look like it's going to start burning and then it will just go out. Cottons are hard, have a high temperature as far as fire.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
concerned. So the cotton was look like it's starting to burn, and then it would just go out. It won't get far with the cotton. The acrylic is the one, and acrylic blends, you will see little beads of melted acrylic, of plastic looking parts to it. And the part that was pure silk or cotton or whatever animal fiber, that part would be kind of smoldered. It won't be like burned like the acrylic. Acrylic beads up. If you were a kid that grew up in the country, you've all taken a stick and put it in a milk jug and set the milk jug on fire and watched the plastic drip down. That's how you know it's acrylic, when you see that plastic melting. That's why some people clothes adhere to them when they're getting a fire, and they end up with horrible burns. It's because their clothes was made out of polyester and acrylic. Sometimes even rayon will burn longer than poly, but the plastics like acrylic and polyester, those are the ones that end up sticking to somebody's skin. That's why a lot of the stuff that's made now, it has they put a fire retardant, like the Scotch Guard. It has a chemical applied to it or a polymer applied to it to make it more fire resistant. Hello, she spins driving up in your
Knowledge of
driveway, open
fire.
the front door and give you a thumbs up. Yeah, well, I would definitely would use Rit dye over Kool-Aid if I'm looking for a color fast dye
Yeah.
job on my item. So, but yeah, let me get some of this out. So when I go to Maryland Sheep and Wool, I always go to this guy called the Little Red Barn, and this is a pound of
Ooh.
fiber for I got it for $14. It's a very nice blue face Lester. I
Oh,
always
that
go to
looks
his
nice.
stall and buy something from him when I go to Maryland Sheep and Wool. And if you wait till Sunday and you pay in cash, you can get even better deals from him.
That looks really silky.
BFL is a workhorse fiber. It's a popular fiber. It can be used. It works well with all different types of project. Whether you can make some socks next to skin. It's a very nice basic workhorse yarn. Um, but yeah, but when I make my braids, I started just like you're doing a chain, a slip knot for crocheting.
Wait.
Mhm. So you make a slip knot like you're gonna crochet and tighten it up some.
Ooh, I did that too high.
It don't matter because you can always pull that part off and spin it on your drop spindle,
True, true, true.
or use that little extra. Sometimes I pull it off and test my dye with that little end. And so I just reach in, grab the yarn, and pull it through to a loop. You're just hand chaining this yarn, just like plaiting hair almost. You just keep doing it
So
to
pretty.
make your braid. I know there's
And
some people
depending
that
on
do like the birds and all this stuff. I'm like, why? When you can just crochet the braid and be done with it. So you just hand crocheting this braid. And once it's at the ounces you want it to be at, so you're going to measure it from time to time. See if it's up to however many ounces you want it to be. If you're testing it, you want to do 2 ounces, or if you're going to sell it after you dye it, then a 4 ounce braid, 6 ounce, 8 ounce braid. Usually it goes by twos, additional, and then you get it to the size you want it to be, and then you just take the end, because I'm not stingy with my yarn. There are people who will actually cut. I can't stand cut roving because the
Mm-mm.
ends are all jacked up and they stick out. They don't stay down smooth. So I always pop it and pull it free. You got pop
Pop,
it,
lock
snap.
it, drop it. Pop,
Mm-hmm.
lock it, drop
Pop it and
it.
pull it free. And I have a
I
little
got so
extra.
tight.
They get an extra half an ounce or an ounce. So be it. They're your customer. When they see that you're generous with your fiber and stuff, that'll give them a reason to come back even more. So now
Yep.
you have your braid, and you decide that, okay, I want this to be all blue, but I want some white, and I'm gonna make that white and make it like put some dark green or some bright green in there. So that blue and green will look good together. The blue and purple, whatever colors that you like go on together. So then you just take your braid and make a knot. And that's your resist area for
Mm.
resist dyeing. You make a knot and then you're going to pull that knot tight, just like that.
Mm.
So now when you dye it, anything under this knot should be white. And you do the knot along the braid. You can do the knot multiple times along the braid. So you have multiple areas of resist dyed areas that after you dye it, the main color, you can go back and unknot it and then dye those resisted areas a different color. So now you got knots in there. And it won't be hard to unwind, especially once it gets wet and it kind of shrinks up. So it's called resist dyeing. Some people will take yarn and wind it around the yarn to create an area of resist. Some people will take like a thread and they'll run the thread over in different areas of the yarn to resist, so that when they take it off, you got like a little long, skinny resist area. It all depends on what you want from your yarn, what you're looking for. So yeah, and then you just go back through after you dye it, take your knot loose, and then you can imagine, then you will have an area where you got this. Let's say it was blue, like you got blue, then you got a white area, your blue, and then you got a white area, and then you got your blue, and then you can spin it like that, or like I said, you could dye over the resist area. So you might have blue, purple, and so when you spin that, it's gonna stripe. You're gonna have stripes of sections of blue, sections of purple, sections of blue, sections of purple. Now what I do is I take and I separate when I'm getting ready to spin my yarn. I decide, how do I want to spin it. Do I just want to spin it as is from the thick rope of fiber, which this is roving. And roving, most roving is made up of areas of sliders, a sliver, slider, however you want to say it, of fiber. Most roving has been pin drafted to join it together into this large braid. Okay. So I'm going to show y'all what I do when I get ready to spin a thick section like this. I'm going to let y'all see what it looks like. Uh, okay. So if you can see, there are separations in this roving. Okay. All roving, even the acrylic roving you will buy from Hobby Lobby or somewhere, has been pin drafted into these big, thick areas because it goes across these frames. I have to find the link to the video where they did the spinning at the mill. It goes
Mm.
across these frames, and the machine pin drafts out, just like if I was spinning by hand. The machine does it, and it drafts this fiber out, and it goes across like back and forth like it's writing. So you can separate that yarn out by pulling off each slider, each little section, and then you can spin that section. Now, mind you, when you dyed it, it had color blocks, colors stacked like this. Like I had the blue and the green, and then well, that's the purple. So when you separate that out into that smaller um, roving, it's still gonna have those color blocks. It's still gonna have, like, this is, if this was the blue, and then this was the green, and then below that is the purple. It's still gonna have those color blocks the way you dyed it, but it's less fiber in that area to spin. So these blocks will go a lot faster versus having that whole big chunk. It's gonna be they're gonna have longer sections of color. When you thin it out like that, you have shorter sections of color. So your yarn would change quicker. And so then when you spin it, you're gonna have your your purple, your blue, whatever the color you use on the bobbin. So when you ply it, it's going to be like with Navajo plying, which is the same thing as what I just showed y'all doing the chain with this to ply to put this in a chain form for storage. The same thing when you Navajo ply, you're doing that chain on the spinning wheel, you're plying this yarn together, the fiber together. So imagine it like this. You have one, two, three. You have three um, strands of yarn, right? So that's the yarn. It's three strands of yarn. And so think of it as when you Navajo ply, those three colors are constantly crossing each other and twisting around each other. So you form like what's called a barber pole when you ply. It's like sections, but the colors, if this was the blue section, when you ply, your blues stay together, your purples pretty much stay together, and your reds pretty much stay together. That is why when people don't want it to, they want it to have like the blue wrapped around the purple or the blue wrapped around another color. They put each color on a separate bobbin and then they ply so they can make the colors barber pole like the red and the white wrapped around each other, the blue and whatever wrapped around each other. They want the colors to be more, distinctive, not not stay together.
Mm. Yeah, I
But
like to Navajo ply sometimes just because I
mm-hmm.
don't have a lazy Kate.
Mm-hmm.
So I like to do
I
it like
told
that.
you you can make your own lazy cake.
I know,
Oh,
but I'm also a lazy crystal, so.
okay.
Sunita wants to buy something from you.
Sell you the blue and green, and you can add it to your cow. I have it marked for $10, which is really cheap. I was at a craft fair with it, and that came back home with me. So it's $20 for the fiber. We have to discuss the spinning in private. Oh, what do I do with my bag? And when she says practice spinning, she's separating out the colors.
Fractal spinning,
She's
just
picking and choosing. Yeah, you separate out your colors, and then you pick and choose how you're gonna spin it. Like like if I took this and separated it up, you see there's some areas where it's got a real light lime green to it. She
mm-hmm.
decided she wants that to be at the beginning, and so she could actually take and just pull it out at with the white free and spin that first. Some people are playing a sweater around different ways, colors within the braid. Yeah, they color control it.
I'm just
Me,
grabbing fiber. I'm not.
I just spin for spinning's sake. Ain't got
Mhm.
time for all that color drama.
Yeah, but you come up with really good colors, like colorways. It happens natural.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I look at it like this. I took the sheep, I dyed the fiber, and there are people who would actually dye their sheep right before they shear them and send the fiber off to the mill to be processed with those colors on. It's funny. It don't
Oh
hurt.
my
It don't
god!
hurt the sheep. The dye that they're using doesn't hurt the sheep.
I have to
And the
show you.
colors will change because
Let me see.
the fiber still has lanolin in it. So that
Mm-hmm.
lanolin is a oil.
Well,
If the lanolin is real thick in that area, then you're gonna get natural resist dyeing.
oh yeah. Hmm. That's funny though. All right, this one's long.
Okay.
Oops.
Thank you, Sunita.
So that's be
I think it would be cool to find somebody who did that and get some fiber off of them and spin it just to see what it looks like.
let me see. I have some locks. Let me see if I can find them in a baggie. They're little. It was a little
Just so
sample.
you know, Sunita, that yarn is gonna be. You know how it was. It was like a heavy fingering to a light. What is it called? The one that's after fingering. It's not decayed. What is it? Is it sport? It comes after fingering. Baby weight. It's gonna be around there. I gotta find my fingernail clippers and cut my fingernails. It's driving me nuts. I don't know what I did.
Let me see.
That's my toenail clippers.
I flipped. So I got this little baggie from a fiber festival.
Mm-hmm.
They gave some free samples. I showed this. I don't know where I showed this.
It was like curly fleece.
They're little curly cues. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Think it's like it feels like about like an ounce.
But you'd be amazed at how much yardage you can get from an ounce of curly yarn.
So they dyed it purple.
I would just pull each lock free and spin it by the lock on my drop
Ooh,
stop.
I'm getting all this fallout. Hold on. I have to wash it after I do it anyway. What just happened? All my laptops all furry. Let me put something there.
Oh, where has my little clippers
Nail
gone?
clippers.
Oh, where could they be? When the green fell down, it jumped out at me.
It's so pretty though. I've never spun locks like
Where
this.
by the lock? Where's your dog brush at? Your little flicker brush?
That's true. I don't know.
Let me see. Do I have any locks handy? Yes, I do. No, that's rolling. Um,
Just found a little short one. Oh no. Where is that?
I had some handy. I don't know what I did with it. Do with it.
Hmm.
Ah, I found it. Okay. So this is some raw fiber. This is from my friend out in Scio, Ohio. She has a spinner's flock that she's been breeding for the last 6 years, I think. And so this is one of her more females who has some and some. She has Shetland and with this crimp. What was this one? I think some Shetland and some Rambouillet is in this one. Which Rambouillet is French yarn with Spanish merinos in their bloodline. So this is how short That's from the Shetland, and these tips do break free, like most Shetlands do. Um, so it's like 2 to 3 inch staple length, but it's fun to spin with a drop spinner, not so much with a wheel. So,
Mm.
so what I would do is
Yeah, this lock length
I would
is
take my
3 inches.
my little
Oh,
dot
this is
brush,
pretty.
my little flicker brush,
Mm,
and I would just take and flick open the end. And since this is a fine fleece, I could also use my combs for fine fleeces. It has a fine cotton cloth on it. So you just flick open the ends like that. Make sure you don't have no second cuts in it. And you can wash it first if you want to.
yeah, I think I might have to
Because
make
this
the
is so
switch.
short.
Can you see this?
Yeah. You got veg matter in it.
Mm,
Dirt.
mm-hmm.
So
Oh,
you
it's making my throat itch. Mm.
you just flick open those ends, get out any debris that you need to get off. And see like those sun dyed areas, because it's shiny, those easily pull away or break off. And so then I could actually take this little piece that I pull the ends off, open up the ends on,
Mm-hmm.
and spin that. And that's called spinning in the grease, because I haven't washed the fiber.
Yeah, I'll probably just wash it when I
So you
buy it.
spin it, and then you wash it, wash out all the dirt and stuff and the lanolin. Now, if you have a very old spinning wheel that might not do well with having all that extra oil and stuff on it, or it might, some for some people it acts like a tar. It slows the wheel down.
The buildup and stuff.
Yeah, it'll build up on it. And because it's hard to some wheels, it's hard to take them apart and clean them and then put them back together. So we're just gonna add a little bit of twist. This spinner might be too heavy because it's stone. Let's find something light. We'll use this one. Okay. And so you just spin it from the lock. All you did was open up the ends, flick both ends open, and then you can spin it straight from the lock. And you'll be amazing at how much yarn that you can
Just
get
mm.
from a lock of fiber. Oh, I started turning the wrong way so it unraveled. But just that little time I was spinning, I have about 10 inches, and it's not spun well. But I'm just showing you guys what you can do. If I was like, trying to do this for real, I wouldn't be talking to y'all. I'd be concentrating. This is a Jonathan Bosworth spindle. He's like one of the premier makers. He sold a lot of drop spindles at Maryland Sheeping Wool. See what I'm saying? I don't even know if y'all can see that, but that's just spinning it straight from the lock. There's been no preparation done to the fiber. Um, it hasn't been washed. It hasn't been combed. All I did was flicked open each end and made sure those sun dyed tip, call it sun dyed tips were off the fiber, because those tips will weaken your yarn. So you want to make sure those tips are off the fiber if you can.
Let's see if I have any for Demon, because those are burnt by the sun, basically.
Yeah. Mhm.
They did good with taking those off of here.
Hmm. Or it could have been a coated sheep. If your sheep is coated, that means it has actually has on like a little jacket to keep it from getting those sunburnt tips, to keep it so they can sell as much of the yarn as possible. So if you look at some of the videos that they show from Peru and the Andes of the spinners, the wool spinners there, they a lot of times they wash the fleece and then they spin from that whole fleece. They don't even separate it up like we do here in the States. They don't drum card it or anything. They simply spin it. They spin it straight off from the sheet. So they would take this fleece and they would wash it to get the lanolin out, and then they would just take this whole fleece, spread it out, and sit down with it, and start spinning it. The fleece. They would simply sit there and just pull sections of it, like they would draft it with their hands, pre-draft it with their hands, and then they would spin that. And then they would take another time and take another section, do the same thing, and then spin it.
Pros.
And I did that with some Romney fleece that I had, and I had so much freaking fun because the yarn has so much character. You have
Mm,
natural thick and thin areas where the fibers will help clump together. Didn't draft as much, but it wasn't like a big giant, like somebody put some tweed in there, like threw in the second cuts and stuff. You got this big lump. It was smooth, but it was just a thicker section of yarn.
mm,
Um, and I had so much fun doing that. And I was like, wow. That's why if you go over to the Andes and you buy those ponchos and stuff that they sell, those decorative ponchos and stuff, and it's made from the wool from that area. The wool is dyed in that area,
cool.
and it's why the stitches look weird because the way it's woven, you can see the little puffs where the larger stitches are at from where it was a thicker section of that yarn. So
And
see how white that is? That's the
mm,
tip where the tips got burned.
sunburn, right? Like sun dyed.
Yeah, because she doesn't coat. She doesn't coat hers. And some of it, one of her sheep has Jacob ancestry. So some parts of that sheep,
Jacob, Jacob.
Jacob, it's a type of sheep. It's got the four horns.
Oh, okay. I was like
Different part.
Jacob from the Bible, Jacob.
No,
Hey.
Jacob sheep because they're coat of many colors.
Oh, okay.
So their coat is like a chimera. Part of the coat could be brown, black, white,
That's
anything in between, and like spotted. It could be like a spot, or it could be like a big block, and it could be different types of fiber in each of those sections. Like one
that's
part
cool.
could be short and fine. One part could be long and rough feeling, like not next to skin soft. You never know what you're gonna get with a Jacob coat, and
Mm.
so one of her sheep I think has a Jacob father because this is off the same sheet. Like this section over here, it's a morbid, but towards the bottom it starts to change. Like here it gets a little bit darker, like on the edges of that
Mm.
circle, that area. So yeah,
That's
sheep
pretty.
was funny and
Yeah.
fun.
Sanita says she wants to save her dog's uh the fur that comes off her dog. You should save it. She was talking about that in the if she saved it, she could get it spun.
Yeah, she could. I did it for my friends' palms. Oh my god, palm fiber is so freaking soft. It is like
Ooh,
cashmere.
ooh. I wonder if it's the same warmth.
She
Cashmere is
wasn't she
really warm.
wasn't gonna use it. She just wanted it for to remembering them by. She didn't do
Mhm.
anything with it other than just she keeps it wound up, and I guess when she gets depressed or something, she'll take it out.
Oh, for real? Huh?
Yeah.
My wheel is currently on my kitchen table. What's that mean?
See, if it's cleaned properly, it shouldn't smell like dog. If it's washed properly, you get all those enzymes out of there.
Mm,
It shouldn't smell like dog fiber.
kind of like with sheep. Like after it's off of the sheep's
Hmm.
body, it's not gonna smell like the sheep anymore.
And
Or
if it's
like
washed properly and you get all that lanolin out of there, then it won't have that sheepy smell no more.
which the sheepy smell isn't that bad actually.
I like it because it makes me nostalgic. Like when I open up the bag, it's like other people probably be looking like, "Ugh, that stuff stinks." No, it don't. It smell like sheep.
Oh, what? Oh, I didn't see that. I saw half of I put it on replay but I walked away, but I saw like other like Me Jane had a really tall Navajo um spindle
Hmm.
on OM Granny Squares, and then K Wo says she I had to really think about it before I said it. She said she spun over there. Really?
K-Ro been spinning and sharing her sugar with everybody.
Spinning?
Hmm.
I wanna see you spin. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to get going in a little because I have to go put these kiddos to sleep.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, what is this? I can't wait to wash this. I'm gonna spin it and then wash it though, like you were talking about,
Hmm.
because it makes more sense to me to, not all the steps.
Yep. You can spin it and then wash it, and it'll be fine.
I'm just trying to break up some of this dirt because there's a little dirt in it.
Mhm.
Hopefully it's dirt.
Oh, and it's not from the
No,
back
I'm
side
saying
of the.
it's dirt. It's not poop.
Oh, you know definitely when that water hit it where it came from.
Ooh, rehydrated poop. Thanks.
Hmm.
Oh, they dyed this all kinds of colors. I can't tell if they like dyed this. I'm pretty sure this was like what you were saying. I think they dyed this um while it was on the sheep's body, because I think this is fiber from a sheep, but I'm not sure. They just threw me a bag and said, "Here, a free gift." And I'm like, "Thank you." But they're ew. Really? Really? I have my phone face down. That's funny. Yes. What is this? No, this is hay. Little
Veg matter.
little hay.
Veg matter.
Yeah, I got a little clump of a leaf, and no, that's hay. Aw, they got a little hay around them. Oh, girl. Oh,
Yep.
this one's really locked.
Need measure. Need to measure to see if it's time to do my first row. Start my decreases.
I'm supposed to be making a glove, and I just got really distracted. Story of my life.
So you have to do the other glove.
I do, but I wrote it down, so I think I'll
Mhm.
be okay.
I'm ready to do my first decreases. Yay!
Go on the little pile. Oh my goodness. I'm actually really allergic to wool. But I don't care. I do it anyway. How am I going to build a tolerance if I don't?
Oh yeah, I have wheels. I have a March craft, but you can't see it because there's stuff packed over on top of it. And my regular wheel is a Spinalution Queen Bee. And where is it hiding at? It is over there behind the door. That's what I usually spin on. I also have a heavily hand spinning electric wheel, a Vespa. I have another wheel that one of my friends gave me that she found at a craft show, and it's an old one too. It's up there at the top. I try not to mess with it that much. I think I got some videos where I show the wheels. And then of course I have my mini wheels, which is a bunch of drop spindles. I have a whole bunch of those. I have lots and lots of drop spindles.
And handmade ones.
They're all handmade.
All of them?
Mm-hmm. If I didn't make them, somebody else made them by hand.
True, true, true.
But I think you're thinking about the ones that are, what do they call it? The woodworking.
Yeah, like you carved some
They
your own on a dowel rod and made some from other things. As long as you can turn it, you can probably spin with it, right?
like the finer woodworking one. This is one from I know I'm getting tired and sleepy. I can't think. Uh, Gary. It's a little fox.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like on it's a walnut, like a walnut maple base, like a walnut maple.
Dude,
But
that's
they glue the
pretty.
wood together, and then they cut it out, and then they polish it up and everything.
That's really pretty.
3G Woodworks. That's the name of the company. 3G Woodworks. I have. He's my favorite spindle maker. Here's another one that has the dove on it. It has the dove.
Night K-Wo.
Or it might be a
That's
hummingbird.
pretty.
Yeah, it's a hummingbird.
That's really pretty.
So
You know what would be really cool? And I would love to see. You know how they have those toys that have the moving, like, slideshows?
mm-hmm. Hey
Imagine that on a
Abby.
spindle.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, LB. Like, imagine that on a spindle.
Like the gears.
Kind of like to made to look like something's running, or like pictures. You know how they have a
Yeah,
snapshot
it
of
would spin
pictures?
inside of it.
Yeah, so like it would
It's
spin
spinning
and then
fast
you can
enough, you
see
wouldn't
it,
even be able to see it moving though. Once these suckers get moving, you won't be able to see it. Will look almost solid
like
once
a
you're
solid
spinning on it.
circle,
Yeah.
or like images maybe. I just wonder if that could be done. Ooh, I could feel the like the oil on this.
Hmm.
It's like sticky kind of.
Like this is one that I made from applique,
That's really pretty.
like a
I've
corner,
seen
like
this
you
one,
put in the
yeah.
corner of your
It spins evenly and stuff.
hmm
That's
You just
awesome.
have to be careful when you're putting your screw in to make sure it's even and
Center.
level.
Mm. Mm. Dude, yeah, this is really sticky part. Interesting. So I kind of pre-drafted and made them look like this.
Mm-hmm. I was watching somebody spinning and they were struggling with the fiber, and I'm like, girl, just sit down for 10 minutes and pre-draft it before you spin it, and it'll, because people don't. The people think, well, it's been sitting in a plastic bag. I haven't touched it, but you've been moving that bag around. Like if
So
you change
it's
around your yarn and stuff, it's still friction. It's gonna move around it a little bit, and it could like do a little felting on the edges on the outside, but the inside is perfectly fine. You could either pull that section off, or you could just take your time and pre-draft it to loosen those fibers back up.
right. That's exactly what I had to do with these because I don't know if you noticed, but I was pulling it hard
Mm-hmm.
because this actually spun up on itself. So yeah, I totally agree with that. Pre-drafting. I used to sit before I started spinning, and I would like do like this
Mm-hmm.
and
Separate out
separate
the sections.
and pre-drafted so that it would get a smoother. Yeah, let's see. All my spindles are full of fiber though, and I was reorganizing everything. I moved the couch and I put a chair instead. That's all I did.
Okay, so I think that's the first.
Chair. All right, so mine. I have to go put the kids down, and then I'll jump down into chat though.
It's 10 here, and I'm yawning. I'm ready to go to bed. I'm still recovering from yesterday, the water faucet fiasco.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
basically just what removed it with a hammer. You said.
Yeah, we ended up after we tried everything, even tried using the screw extractor. We ended up taking the hammer and just knocking it off. That
Yeah.
part of the faucet because we weren't going to use any of the
Yep.
old faucet anyway, so it didn't matter. So
Right.
once we got
Sometimes.
that piece off, the faucet just came off just like that. And when I looked at the piece, it had rust. The screws were touching the metal plate above it, and they had rusted and basically fused to that plate above it. Because that faucet's been in the house since we got the house in 2006.
Oh yeah.
So
And all
yeah,
the water and all the
mhm,
use and stuff.
all the use and the moisture, because it got moisture around this area. And so I was like, whatever, as long as I got my new faucet in. And then I gotta replace the boards up under there. And then after that, my next big project, I gotta get the short refrigerator. I'm gonna go into the barn, and then we just have the tall refrigerator down there. I gotta clean out the deep freezer, any food and stuff that's time to be rotated out of there. And then my big project is completely redoing the bathroom that's downstairs. That bathroom's just gonna have to be gutted and redone.
Oh shoot, you're gonna gut the whole thing.
Yeah, the
Damn.
bathroom downstairs. Yeah, has to be completely redone. But the sink area and the toilet area is fine. It's the shower area that has to be completely removed and redone. So,
Well, that's gonna be a project. But it's gonna take a while, unless you're doing teamwork.
well, my thing is I want to get it started before the end of December, and then it's probably going to take. I estimate it's probably going to take us because we both work full time. Probably 3 or 4 months before it's done. But I want to make sure it's done right and it looks nice.
Yeah. That way,
Yeah.
it just
Hmm.
it's an upgrade. You know.
Yeah. And then I guess after that, we can start adding projects in the basement or projects in my garage. So, but I'm gonna let y'all go. Thank everybody who came by tonight and hung out with us, listening to us jibber jabber, as Luna says now. That's one of her words now, jibber jabber.
Jibber jabber.
Grandma, you're jibber jabbering because one of us told her that, so now she tells us that. So y'all take care, have a good night, and I hope to see y'all on these YouTube streets tomorrow. So y'all take care
Peace.
after our game.
I'm probably gonna jump on too. To be. Oh, I'm touching my hair after I touch that. Ah.
Yeah, I gotta wash your hair.
Yep. And wash my hands too. Good night.
Good night.